It is right around 2:15 p.m. on Sunday, November 27th. And earlier today at around 12:45 p.m., I was awoken from a sound sleep on this bed. I have the curtains open, but this is where I lie. By Mr. Charles Thomas screaming and shouting repeatedly down on the street directly below where my windows are. So as you can see, there is a sidewalk across the street where the entrance to the laundry facility is located for this building complex. And there was a lot of screaming and shouting from Mr. Thomas, whose voice I have come to, unfortunately, be quite familiar with over the last 7 years of him repeatedly and systematically harassing me and shouting things at me whenever I am trying to leave my building to attend to my business and to do things work-related, errands, etc., or to return to the building at night after getting home from work or from being out doing business-related things. He has been threatening me over and over and over for the last 7 years, starting in 2016. And unfortunately, he has a tendency to stand on the corners of this building complex and on the sidewalks and in the entrances of the doorways and screaming and shouting things about crazy white bitch. This crazy white bitch needs to go away. Somebody needs to make her go away. So this morning, he was shouting things at my windows about how I was disrespecting him. And I was I was somehow disrespecting him, disrespecting the men of this building or something like that. And what happened over the last few days is I started using common bathrooms in this building complex because I get aggressively harassed by the psychopath who lives in that bathroom that's on the other side of that wall whenever I try to use my own bathroom. She sits in her bathroom that shares a wall with my bathroom and with my kitchen area, and she becomes very violent and aggressive whenever I physically sit on the toilet. And this happens every single time. Management does not do anything, and it keeps happening. So I started using common bathrooms in the building and realized very quickly that people seem to know which bathroom that I'm in because I was also experiencing some aggressive harassment when trying to use common bathrooms, including people screaming and shouting outside of the doors of the bathroom, people making really loud banging noises directly above where I was sitting in the bathroom above where I was, repeated slamming, banging noises that went on the entire time that I was in that bathroom, somebody in the hallway saying that crazy bitch was in the bathroom, and I started flipping off parts of these bathrooms or areas in these bathrooms where I suspect that there's some kind of surveillance device. And yesterday, when I was flipping off a part of the common bathroom that I suspected had a surveillance device on or around that area, a male down the hall started screaming, "Why is that crazy bitch flipping me off? Why is bitch flipping me off?" And apparently, he thought I was disrespecting him while he was attempting to view images of me using the bathroom. This is unbelievable. And this is what Mr. Thomas was shouting about at around 12:45 p.m. this afternoon. It's actually raining outside. It's raining pretty heavily. So why anyone would be loitering around outside on the sidewalk on a very rainy day, screaming things at people's windows is beyond me, but that just happened, and it needs to be noted because he has been ordered by a judge to have no contact with me and to stay away. Those are the conditions of his probation, of his release from his incarceration. That happened last January because he was harassing me and threatening to kill me, and he just violated that. So this needs to be noted. It was absolutely Mr. Thomas. There was also several males screaming and shouting, but he has an extremely loud, booming voice, and he has a certain way of speaking, so I recognize his voice right away. The other voices were not Mr. Thomas. They were unknown to me. I'm not familiar with them.